Good afternoon and welcome to the County Soccer Complex on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network. Ready for Class 3A semifinal. Let's go to the public address announcer.
We might not always know what the day will.
Ankeny Centennial Jaguars. Number 0, Tegan Hall. Number 3, Megan White. Number 4, Hannah Braun. Number 6, Ella Becker. Number 8, Miranda Wood. Number 11, Lizzie Johnson. Number 13, Emily Borthers. Number 17, Grace Vetter. Number 20, Courtney Kovacs. Number 22, Bailey Lawrence. And number 24, Lizzie Strong. The starters for Ankeny Centennial. Number 21, Allie Jumper. Number 5, J.C. Hall. Number 7, Carly Jensen. Number 9, Elizabeth Overberg. Number 10, Olivia Wee. Number 12, Kenzie Langstrath. Number 14, Macy F. Number 16, Allie Wyckoff. Number 18, Paige Ruddy. Number 19, Cecilia Burrows. And number 23, Jillian Nithane. The head coach at Ankeny Centennial is Chris Allen. He's assisted by Nick White, Danielle Jackson, Sam Behrens, and Maggie Lindeman. Now let's meet the non-starters for the home team, the Waukee Warriors. Number 00, Rosemary Elliott. Number 4, Annie McDevitt. Number 7, Sophia Muse. Number 8, Jenna Olson. Number 9, Kelly Biscaglia. Number 11, Ava Spinner. Number 15, Chloe Olson. Number 18, Miranda Boyle. Number 20, Riley Tetmeyer. Number 21, Riley Penwell. And number 27, Taryn Reitzma. Now let's meet the starters for Waukee. Number 0, Emily Levere. Number 2, Jory Neiman. Number 3, Ella Muse. Number 5, Allie Williams. Number 6, Emma Buns. Number 10, Grace Tierhart. Number 12, Lexi Ashmore. Number 13, Haley Horman. Number 14, Brooklyn Woods. Number 16, Izzy Damon. And number 17, Emma Samples. Tony Gabriel is the head coach for Waukee. He's assisted by Greg Velasquez, Jonathan Kerr, and Kathleen Sender. Your officials for today's match, the referee is Mike Buck. Assistant referees are Amos Purcell and Courtney Woodcock. The fourth official today is John Recker. Congratulations and good luck to both teams. Let's play championship soccer.
And there you have it. Waukee coming into this one as the number 1 seed at 16-3. They beat Pleasant Valley 2-0 in the quarterfinal. Ankeny Centennial, the number 4 seed and defending state champion. They beat Council Bluffs and Lincoln 3-2 in the quarterfinal. There, Waukee has beat Pleasant Valley in the quarterfinal. These two teams have played once this season, and it was Waukee winning 2-1. And Valley had been number 1 till the final game of the season in the girls' rankings, and they played. Waukee played them, went down to a shootout after double overtime, and Waukee won that, and Waukee boomed up to number 1 in the rankings and get number 1 seed here in the state tournament. And Valley got upset yesterday by Dowling, and that's the game going on, Dowling and Ankeny on the other field. And Waukee and Centennial here, as Centennial looking for their 3rd state title after winning last year. And a load full of seniors. 6 of their players are going to go play Division I soccer or play college soccer afterwards, after high school here. In Waukee's 11 state tournament in the 8th and 9 years. They made it to the semis last year and are looking to break through, get that title here. As we're getting ready to get this underway, Waukee will be in the dark uniforms with the purple numbers. Centennial, the Jaguars, in the white uniforms. Centennial, of course, Ankeny built the second high school. Waukee is in line to build a second high school in 2021. And they'll split off into two as a couple of the faster growing communities in central Iowa. But right now, they're set to go at it here in soccer. As the final semifinals of the day to set the championship matchups. We'll talk a little bit more about that coming up. Waukee drops it back. They'll build up from the back. And up ahead. Battle for it. Taken by Macy Epp. Shoulder to shoulder fighting there, and they'll call the foul on Waukee. And it'll be a free kick out deep for Waukee. Starting lineups are brought to you by Buena Vista University, located in Storm Lake. Buena Vista University prepares students for lifelong success through transformational academic, professional, and co-curricular programs. Schedule your visit today at bvu.edu. And right away out of the gate, we have a Kruger Seeds corner. If you're looking for a corn or soybean seed, call your local Kruger Seeds dealer. Kruger Seeds, first-class seed, first-name service. Here's the corner, swinging up across, header over the top. As Olivia Wee came in there, got the head on it, but just up over the top. And it'll be a goal kick for Waukee. Again, a warm day, but a breezy day. Not quite as muggy as it was yesterday in the final semifinal of the day. Knocked around there by Waukee. They booted out. Here comes Allie Wyckoff. And on the far side, Macy Epp for Centennial. That goes out to Centennial. Those first two semifinals, we saw a quick goal, and that kind of set the tone and determined the team that scored there won. We'll see what happens in this one if they follow suit. Lob up over the top into the middle there. The keeper is right there. Levere for Waukee. She sends it out, and they'll send it up to Grace Terhart. Up the middle. Waukee now trying to work their way up the field. Down the sideline. Olivia Wee trying to run that down. She turns it around. But Waukee is there. Battle for it. And Centennial comes away with it. Breaking back the other way. And now taken back by Waukee. A lot of shoulder-to-shoulder action early on. Up ahead. And take it away by Centennial. Knocked out. We knocked it away, and then they'll retain possession as it was knocked out by Waukee. Let's see if they switch fields here. They do. They'll bring it over here to the bottom of your screen. Ali Waukee up the side and a little too much on that one. Was looking for Jillian Nithang. And Waukee will throw it in. Battle for it. Wyckoff knocks it down, and it goes back to Centennial, battling with Allie Williams there. And official has her move back. Wyckoff to throw it in. Captain of the Centennial team. Send it outside. Looking outside. And they'll just let it go out for a goal kick. Taken up there by Carly Jensen. Centennial, or Waukee rather, gets it back. They shoot it up. Grace Terhark shoots it up ahead. Now the Centennial defense tries to turn it around, but Allie Williams knocks it down. In the middle there to Izzy Damon. Damon back outside to Grace Terhark. Terhark winds her way through the defense. Got it in there to Jory Neiman. She dropped it back, and a long shot by Damon. And nothing doing. And this one's going to go back and out to Waukee. So we're through that first 5-6 minutes there where we saw the scores in the first two semifinals, the 1A and 2A, that early ones that kind of set the tone. And don't know if that means we'll settle in for a long back and forth here or not. These two teams do know each other well. And here's Waukee. Going up the middle, knocked down there. Neiman trying to get a handle on it, drops it back to a teammate. Over to Terhark. Terhark. Back to Damon. Damon will drop it. As they work from the back it up. Terhark. Izzy Damon up ahead. It's Allie Williams. Williams cuts it inside, sneaks it in there. Looking for Terhark, but taken away by the defense. And that'll go out to Waukee on the throw. Mostly sunny, blustery day here at County. Good day for soccer. Now, looks like they're going to switch fields. Centennial over here to Allie Wyckoff. She drops it up in the middle. Carly Jensen. Jensen goes up top with it. Now the big boot up the left sideline. But that's going to go out before anybody can get to it. So both teams trying to see where they can find their runs in all this. back to Centennial as it went out. Battle for it in there. Up ahead, Neiman drops it back into the middle. Take it away. Waukee trying to move it up. Headed back by Kenzie Langstrad. She was looking outside. Had Jillian Nithang starting to make a run there, but Terhark now takes it up ahead. Up to the right side. And out. Substitution, our first substitution of the match. Brought to you by IMT Insurance. Megan White comes in for Centennial. Be worry-free with IMT. Find out how at IMTINS.com. Wyckoff has it taken away by Terhark. Into the middle. Jory Neiman drops it back. Damon sends it out wide. On the run, crosses it over, and nobody in there for Lexi Ashmore. She sent it across, but it will go out for the corner. Brought to you by Kruger Seed. Next time you're in need of corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seed dealer a call. Or no, is that... Well, it is going to be a corner. Okay. Comes in a little short there. Neiman tried to get a foot on it. Couldn't. And back the other way. Keeper comes up, clears it out. And Centennial sends it in there deep. We'll move it around. Up to Herc on the left side. To Hark. Into the middle. Now coming across there, Jory Neiman a little wide on that. And Cecilia Burrows will try to send it around, but it goes out. And to Hart will throw it in. To Hart. Into Neiman. Neiman tried to move it back against the defender, and then the grab called. And it'll be a foul on Waukee, and Centennial with the free kick. Looking to turn it, Megan White. And that will go off of Jillian Nithang back to Waukee. We'll try to sneak it through the middle there, but knocked down. Nithang with it now. Or Centennial shoots it into the middle. Defender comes up. Now to Hark. Up to Neiman. Neiman knocks it down. Will drop it back. Oh, gets it by Williams. Williams will collect it and send it back. And up the sideline again to Tier Hark. Exit to Izzy Damon. Up in the middle. Almost gets through there to Allie Williams. She falls down, and the keeper will come over and pick it up. Try to send it deep, but Waukee says no. Right back. Now they try to go out wide, and the kick goes off the back of a defender. Here's Allie Williams for Waukee. She fires, and it's wide. Turned and tried that quick one, thinking she'd catch the keeper back there. Allie jumped her off. Not paying attention, but she was right there, and it was wide anyway. Good thought, maybe trying that long shot out there. Headed out by Lexi Ashmore. And Allie Wyckoff throws it in. Kenzie Langstrat. Send it up the sideline, and that'll go out before Centennial can get to it. A lot of back and forth. These teams obviously know each other pretty well here. Looking for an opening, a chance to take advantage. And that one goes out. Back to the keeper once again. And now Centennial. Elizabeth Overberg tries to move it up. And that'll go harmlessly out for a goal kick. Puts it out of there. Still a little bit of breeze coming kind of across the field from east to west. Centennial with it. Sends it out to the right side, or left side rather. And there's a knockdown. And it'll be a goal kick. As they got tangled up over there. But no foul. And that goes off Centennial. Which team here is going to get the break first and break through? And that goes out. Another throw by Centennial. Or excuse me, by Waukee. Send it up the sideline and it goes out. Waukee throw in once again. Battle for it. Centennial. They'll drop it back. Now switch it over to Allie Wyckoff. She moves it ahead. Crosses over in front of Jory Neiman. And knocked out of there by Izzy Damon. Damon steps in. Waukee now trying to make a little bit of a push. Drop it. Damon. Up there to Neiman. Neiman back again. And high up over the head of Ella Muse. And that'll go out for a goal kick. And we're at the water break already. 20 minutes, no score here. And we'll take a break and be back with more after this on the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
This is more. More savings. More service. More focus on fresh, quality produce. Expert butchers who know more. And the most talked about meat in town. We are Fairway. We put everything into meat and grocery. And this is more.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
At the Girls State Soccer Tournament,
Iowa
we're
Public
into
Television
the
is
3A
the home of the
semifinals. Waukee and Ankeny Centennial, no score here at the water break in the first half. 19:57 to play. They've been taking breaks halfway through each half because of the heat. And here's the goal kick by Centennial. They're in the white, Waukee in the dark uniforms today. And I would probably prefer the white ones if I was out there. Collect a little less heat. Neiman comes over to the side, takes it, gets it by Wyckoff. Neiman sends it wide. Now back over to Hark. And stopped, a diving stop by Allie Jumper. Some good passing. That all set up by Jory Neiman, keeping that ball, getting it by the defender, Wyckoff. And now up ahead again.
Harrington.
Into the middle. Lexi Ashmore drops it back over to Terhark. Oh, sneaks it up ahead. Neiman crossing, looking for Allie Williams, but can't get a foot on it. Now, miss hit and it'll go out. As Lexi Ashmore couldn't get a foot on it. And it'll be a throw in for Centennial. They're looking to take it up the sideline. Powers through the defender. Haley Horman. That was Carly Jensen. Ooh, and off the head there. Jillian Nathang.
Thank you. Sorry, traffic sucks. Just be ready.
And into Waukee, taken away. Carly Jensen. Now taken to the middle. Izzy Damon. Izzy Damon keeps it. Now drops it back to Terhart. Over to the middle. Williams. Back into Damon. Damon. As Ashmore on the left sends it through there. Jory Neiman's going to run it down. Turns it over, and that'll be a corner for Waukee. Brought to you by Kruger Seed. Second corner of the first half. Next time you're in need of soybean or corn seed, give your local Kruger Seed dealer a call. Kruger Seed's first-class seed, first-name service. And Ella Muse will tee it up to kick the corner kick here. Swings it in. Header! Goal! Waukee. That was, I believe, Jory Neiman. Off the corner with 17:05 to play. And she finds the net. So Waukee takes the lead. Now here comes Centennial trying to come back now. They quickly go on the attack. That'll go right through to the keeper. Elizabeth Oberberg with the shot. And taken by Allie Williams. She keeps it alive. Up the field. Sends it outside wide. Cuts it back in. Looking for Neiman. Oh, couldn't sneak it through there. Taken away by Olivia Wee. Wee now back up ahead, but has it stolen by Damon. Over to Terhark. Terhark sends it in. Maybe should have waited just a step and let Neiman get a little deeper. And she can't keep it in on the far side. It'll go out to Waukee. The Warriors score first. Lob it down there. Battle for it. The keeper's out. They turn it around, get a shot off. They won't have time as Carly Jensen comes running in there, and then foul called, and it'll be free kick for Centennial. He sent it deep, but the keeper, LeVere, right there, trying to make a run back. Levere, a little short hopper. Taken by Allie Wyckoff. She sends it up the right side. Macy Epp kicks it off the defender, and it'll be a corner. Now for Centennial, their second corner here of the first half, brought to you by Kruger Seed. You need corn or soybean seed, call your local Kruger Seeds dealer. Kruger Seeds, first-class seed, first-name service. And Olivia Wee will come in to take the corner. Waukee scored off the corner just a bit ago. And Centennial would like to return the favor. This one straight across, the backside, looking for J.C. Hall back there, but it went over her head. And now Waukee try to bring it back the other way. They drop it back up to Terhark. Terhark sends it back, almost knocked away there as Megan White is chasing the ball. Putting a little pressure on, forcing them to kind of get rid of it, I think, before they want to. Now they drop it over. Up to Terhark and over Terhark's head. And out. And Allie Wyckoff will come over to throw it in for Centennial. She gets it in there to Megan White. Now Waukee back up ahead, outside to Terhark. Terhark surveys it, drops it back to Miranda Boyle. Little battle of midfield, won by Centennial for now. She goes through three defenders. Megan White, now she'll try to turn it, gets by another defender. It's a shot off. It's partially blocked, and then a quick rebound off the top of the goal. And the header's in the good on the rebound. The rebound shot was good on the header. It hit the top of the posts. And then was hanging out there. And put in by Carly Jensen. Carly Jensen scores for Waukee. And we're back even. So both teams getting a header goal. Jensen's on the rebound. Jory Neiman's off the corner. The first shot went off the top of the crossbar and came out, and then it was kind of a scramble in there. And Centennial now tries to shoot it back through the middle. Paige Freddy. And we're back even. Kind of what I expected out of this one. These two teams knowing each other so well. Waukee won that first matchup, but again, it doesn't matter when you get to this point. This is a win or the season's done situation. As Wyckoff comes up. Sends it out wide to Macy Epp. Epp crosses it in there and off the head, but out. Kenzie Langstrat. She could not quite get turned against the defender to direct it toward the goal. And sounds like we've got a goal on the far side. And the Ankeny players are jumping up and down. Ankeny. Looks like Ankeny scored on that one. The winner there, Ankeny and Dowling. And this will be a goal kick. For Waukee, boots it out. Up ahead. And that'll go back to Centennial. Knocked around and turning on it, Langstrat. She's going down the line, and did she get it off the defender? Yes, it'll be a corner for Centennial. Brought to you by Kruger Seed. You need corn or soybean seed? Give your local Kruger Seeds dealer a call. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. So they'll take it to the far side, where Elizabeth Oberberg will tee it up. Swinging Cunny, and a high one. Oh, got up there. Get Olivia Wee. Wee tried to draw a bead on it, and just a little high. It didn't come down enough as she moved in. And it'll stay with Centennial. Now back to Waukee. And we'll have a substitute here. Coming in is Haley Horman for Waukee, an IMT insurance substitute. You can be worry-free with IMT. Find out more at imtins.com. Ricochets off the defender, and will go out. It'll be a throw-in for Centennial. Macy Epp to throw it in. Waukee. When they shoot it up there, nobody there. And Macy Epp for Centennial. Now up, looking for Neiman, but knocked down. Celia Burrows. Tumbling over, and they say play on. As Carly Jensen went head over heels. Now she takes her from Allie Williams coming in behind. And Jory Neiman sneaks in there. Things get a little physical now. Up to Terhark. Williams back in the middle of Terhark. Stopped in there. Now Hoover running on but couldn't get it. Knocked down. And man, a lot of action. Both going after the ball. Pretty physical contest right now. Up ahead to and wide, Grace Metter. And Centennial fans like that. The attack. And some substitutions again here. IMT insurance substitutions. Allie Wyckoff, one of them, back in for Centennial. Puts the head on it right there. Neiman keeps it in and sends it up ahead, but knocked down by Centennial. Brooklyn Woods handles it back there. And then a foul called on Carly Jensen. And Waukee quickly puts it in play. Coming up on 5 minutes to play, first half. Both these teams would like to get the go-ahead goal before half. Waukee scored first and Centennial then answered. Tied up 1-1. Terhark takes it outside. Now drops it back. Back over. Terhark, she's got Neiman out to the left. Runs it into the middle. Drops it back. Izzy Damon. Drop it back a little deeper there. And that'll go off Centennial to Waukee. Coming up on 4 minutes to play. First half tied 1-1. And referee goes over and tells two players to separate. Has been a lot of body-to-body action here as things have heated up a little bit. There's the throw-in. Waukee. Tried to take it outside. Now they do pop it out there, Damon. And that'll go out to Waukee. Or no, I guess that goes out to Centennial. They called the foul. Or no, I think it was offside. Okay, because she's coming up to the AR. I didn't see him raise the flag, but that's... Thing. She's looking, sends it up over, but the keeper's right there as we're under 3 minutes now to play first half, tied up. Terhark. Terhark drops it back and it's taken by Nithang. Now cleared up by Waukee. Neiman battling there, couldn't get it in as Wyckoff held her off. Back to the middle. Sent it over, and Wyckoff fighting for it. Kind of a slow pass and caused a little trouble there for a minute. Under 2 minutes to play now, first half. And now up ahead, tried to punch through. And that'll go out for a goal kick. Drops in up ahead. And we'll go out to Centennial. Over to Allie Wyckoff. She looks up the right sideline. Nithang gets it up there, and then there's a collision with Lexi Ashmore, and they're going to call that on Centennial as we got 40 seconds to play and a free kick for Waukee. Up into the middle. Neiman thought she was pushed from behind or held from behind. Take it away, Damon. 10 seconds. Over to Neiman. Back. 6 seconds. To Hark. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. There's a long boot. I thought the kick got off before the whistle, but it's short anyway. Doesn't matter. And Jillian Thang talking with the official there a little bit about what took place over there. And it's halftime. Tied 1-1 here on the Girls Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and powered by Mid-American Energy.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
This is more. More savings. More service. More focus on fresh, quality produce. Expert butchers who know more. And the most talked about meat in town. We are Fairway. We put everything into meat and grocery. And this is more.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus, special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on.
They say our idea of fun is morning tea. And afternoon tea.
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action. And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
It's the Iowa Girls State Soccer Tournament here at County Stadium, presented by Iowa Farm Bureau and the Girls Union Digital Network, powered by Mid-American Energy Company. Darn Danielson with you. It's the 3A semifinal. Waukee and Centennial knotted up at 1-1 here at halftime. And remind you that today's match brought to you by Central College. Leaders start at Central College, and scholar athletes succeed on the court and in the classroom. In the past year, 112 Central College student-athletes received academic all-conference recognition. You can learn how to be more than a spectator by visiting centralcollege.edu. So here's how the first half played. It was kind of boring, back and forth, both these teams knowing each other, moving around a little bit. Then Waukee won a corner, and the kick in, and Jory Neiman headed it into the back of the net. 17:05 to play first half, and that gave Waukee the lead. Then we moved on till 12:28 to go, and there was a shot that went off the crossbar, scrambled out of there, and then up in the air and headed in by Carly Jensen for Centennial to knot it up at one apiece here at halftime. And that's the way we stand. And on the other field, I believe it's Ankeny is up. Yep, Ankeny is up over Dowling 1-0 with about 15 to play in the first half. They got started just a little bit later than us, so that would set up the winners of both of these. Winner of this one meets the winner of the Dowling-Ankeny matchup in the championship game tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Earlier games today, Assumption defeated Gilbert in 1A, and North Polk beat CPU. So it's Davenport Assumption and North Polk at 10 a.m. tomorrow for the championship in 1A. 2A, Xavier held on to down top-seeded ADM 1-0 and advanced to the championship game once again. Waverly Shellrock beat Dallas Center Grimes 1-0. So it's Xavier and Waverly Shellrock in the 2A championship tomorrow at 12:30. And getting the final semifinal of the day here, knotted up at 1 apiece. Nothing too, although it did seem like it got a little physical there after things got tied up. Both teams battling a little bit and realizing, okay, we're back to even, and looking, always seems like there's a big surge toward the end of the half. You're looking to catch the other team back on their heels and get that go-ahead goal right before the half. That didn't happen, but there was a lot of physical back and forth pushing here, and we'll see if that continues in the second half. But let's do this. Let's take another break. We'll do that. We'll come back and should be ready for the start of the second half. You're watching the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and powered by Mid-American Energy.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
I wanted a big university experience.
Without the big university price.
That's why I chose Iowa Central.
What makes Iowa Central so different than other community colleges is its size.
Big campus, lots of programs, athletics, and performing arts.
I live right here on campus.
And the teachers know me by name.
I'll be career ready in 2 years.
And all my credits transfer to a university.
It's a big time experience.
Without the big time price.
Come see for yourself.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am kind.
Kind.
I am kind.
I am strong.
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 I am important.
I am important.
I am important.
I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl. I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl. I am the Iowa girl.
Hey, high school sports fans! Are you following the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union online? Stay up to date with the latest information and scores from across the state as we share highlights and achievements from our student athletes. You can follow all the action on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Just search at IGHSAU.
At the Girls State Soccer Tournament at County Stadium, Dart Danielson with you on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network. And we are knotted up 1-1 at halftime. Waukee and Centennial in the 3A semifinal. See who will advance to play in the championship tomorrow. Centennial would like to get back and make it back-to-back championships after winning last year. They beat Ankeny, their crosstown rival, last year in the title, and Ankeny is leading Dowling Catholic in the other matchup over there on the other field right now. They're still haven't hit halftime, I don't believe, and anyway, those two teams will the winners of these two games will meet tomorrow. Right now, we got 40 minutes to play to decide who's going to come out on top. I don't even say maybe more, and that is a possibility, but I don't want to think about it because I've been out in the sun a long time today. And hopefully we'll finish in regular time. Thanks, Doug. Doug holding the umbrella over me a little bit. But I can't complain compared to yesterday. Not quite as muggy, and it beats the heck out of trying to figure out what to do if it was raining out here with all our equipment and trying to get things going. That would have been a mess. So finally some good warm weather as the teams come out. Waukee in the dark uniforms. You see them on the left of your screen there. And Centennial, the Jaguars, in white. They will kick it off to start the second half. And let's look for a flurry here. See who takes off early and tries to get the early advantage in this matchup, because as often happens, you get the advantage in soccer and you can hopefully hold off the other team. We'll see. Centennial up through the middle, but headed in there by Damon for Waukee. They'll turn and send it up. Carly Jensen up the sideline. And they'll have to shoot it out of there as Macy Epp was on the run trying to get to it. And they throw it in. Headed back. And now sent up. And that will go out. Or the throw in for Centennial. Can't complain about the breeze, though. That's been nice to have here in the press box. High above the press box, on top of the press box, I should say. Not in the press box. We're on top of it, but it's a good vantage point. Best seat in the house, I think. And now Centennial. Drop it back, build it up again from the back here. Through the middle, though, and a battle for it. Waukee comes away with it. They'll work it ahead. And over here to Ella Muse. She sends it back in the middle to Izzy Damon. Damon, they'll switch field. Now they go deep. And trying to run onto it was Muse, but a little late there. Nobody ran up that left side. A little missed kick seems like there. But handled by Ella Becker. And up the sideline goes Neiman. Neiman scored Waukee's goal. Neiman, left foot, and didn't quite get a lot on it as she turned to fire. And it goes into Allie Jumper, the keeper. High bouncer. And Macy Epp can't run that down, so it'll come back to Waukee. Throw in. Handled by Centennial. Up ahead on the run, Langstrat. She tries to cut it back across, but it's knocked out of there. Had a gap for a minute. Now Neiman back on the other way on the run. Not going to quite get to it. Still battling, though, Neiman. Battling there with Olivia Wee. A couple of great players going at it. And now the throw in for Centennial. Right through traffic. Taking it up ahead. Overberg. And they all tumble down. And now foul called on Centennial on the pull down. And Overberg went down, and then the official said she pulled down the Waukee player, and then now it goes out. Up into the middle. Taken there by Carly Jensen. Drop back. Knocked down in the middle, but Centennial is going to get to it, send it outside. Ella Becker. And then a push call on Emma Samples against Megan White, and it'll be a free kick here for Centennial. Olivia Wee will set it up. To boot it for Centennial. Oh, just about got in. Push there, and it'll go back. I think there was a push called in the box. Yeah. On the Centennial player. It came off that crossbar, came down. And then the Centennial player pushed the Waukee player, and the AR put the flag up and said there's a foul there. She was trying to push the player and the ball into the net. Whatever works, it's got to cross the line. The full ball has to get all the way across the line, but that was a close one. When it came down, the keeper trying to get to it. Now outside, Muse. Muse cuts it back in. Tried to drop it back. And Neiman kept it alive. Oh, and a diving alley jumper stops it. All of a sudden, we got action in front of both nets here. But no goals, and we're tied up 1-1 still. And a battle on the far side for it. Waukee pulls it out of the pack. Times are looking more like rugby than soccer. Now up sideline, going on the run. And that'll be sent out. So they put a little pressure there. Did Lexi Ashmore trying to run on it. And now Waukee gets it down inside. They'll throw it into the corner there. Neiman battling. And a push called on Neiman. As Olivia Wee was holding her off. And the official's still talking to her as they kick it out. Now back up. Dangerous ball left up there in the middle. Neiman comes up. If she's able to block that, get it down. Oh, that was almost. Oh, it was out. So Ella Muse played that and couldn't quite get tiptoe the line, so it goes back to Centennial. I got a sneaking suspicion this game is going to be a tough battle back and forth the whole final 33 minutes here. Out wide with it. Macy Epp. Epp gets by the defender. Drops it back. Shot high over the goal by Carly Jensen. Great job by Epp to drop it back into Jensen in the slot there for the shot. And just a little high, got too much under it. And so a goal kick will bring it back. Which one's going to pop it through first? A lot of play in front of both nets here. Comes up in the middle there. Neiman gets it. Drops it back. Battle there. Jensen. Now Centennial turning it, trying to send it upfield. Megan White. Pass it outside, but knocked down by Allie Wyckoff and out. It's Wyckoff on that left side now. Have been playing the throw in. A little ping ponging back and forth. Then we're gaining control here. And finally Langstrat does and sends it up ahead. She'll turn. Megan White. Megan White sends it through, but nobody to run onto it. She had Carly Jensen coming up, but she did not make a run into the slot to get it. Back the other way. That's going to go roll on out for a throw in for Centennial as we've burned off 10 minutes in the second half and no score yet, but a lot of action. One hit crossbar and a foul right in front of the goal, and now a foul there on Izzy Damon. And official says, no, move it back here. I think he wants it on the other side, yep. So Olivia Wee will set it up to kick the free kick. Ooh, Boomer down in the box, battle for it, and LeVere dives on it and stops the threat. That one bounces high. Lexi Ashmore over there for Waukee, and Allie Wyckoff sends it out. So here we go with the Waukee throw. Steps in front of it. Overberg sends it ahead. On the run, knocked away by the defender. And we'll have a substitution brought to you by IMT Insurance. See how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Jillian Nathang came in for Centennial, if I'm not mistaken. Big boom the other way for Waukee. Settled by Centennial. And that'll stay with Centennial. Tried to sneak it into the corner. She gets it over there, but it's off the defender, and that'll be a throw-in, not a corner, as it went out prior to the flag. Lobs it in, and tried to clear it. Knocked down by Overberg. Kept alive. Wyckoff battling, now up ahead. Into the middle. Out wide to Muse. Neiman down there working. Neiman trying to get it away from Wee, and Wee sends it out. Some good matchups with Olivia Wee and Jory Neiman there. And Ella Muse will throw it in. And the throw in. Headed back up. Trap. Dropped in there. Now they send it out wide to Muse. Muse cuts it back in, now back out. Give and go there. sends it across. Ashmore. And that'll go out wide for a throw in. Oh, and a little miss by Kenzie Langstrat. Down to Neiman. Neiman drops it back. Ashmore sends it across the top. Shot into the hands by Brooklyn Woods. Right into the keeper. Megan White. They sent it out wide. We got Overberg in the middle, but knocked away. And that'll stay with Centennial. And we'll have a substitution. For Centennial, that's Grace Meador, an INT insurance substitution. Learn how you can be worry-free with IMT at imtins.com. Cleared out. Ella Becker sends it wide to Meter, and she can't get to it. And now a substitution for Waukee. As Miranda Boyle will come in for Lexi Ashmore on an IMT insurance substitution. Up to Neiman. And Becker takes it away. Battle for it, and Centennial retains possession. Will change field. Over to Becker. There's Carly Jensen. Carly Jensen shoots it down, and that's going to go out the back for a goal kick. .23 minutes to go. We'll take a break around the 20-minute mark for water. And then it's a wild 20 minutes to the finish unless somebody scores here in the next few before the break. And that one's going to go wide. Neiman can't run it down. In by Jensen. Into the middle. Back in there and then set up. Muse will bring it up the right side. Oh, Jory Neiman just overran it a little bit. Olivia Wee will bring it back up to Jensen. Jensen gets by the defender. First one, not the second one. Now does get it by the second one. Inside and knocked off the ball. Tackle, good tackle on the ball. Neiman. And taken away by Wee. Now Neiman back. And Wee pushes her down. That'll be a foul call on Olivia Wee. Good action there. And the foul called on Wee. Muse with the free kick. Booms it into the middle, headed out. And up ahead, Centennial. And they kick it out of harm's way. Becker will throw it in. She was trying to go cross field with it. Punched it through. Oh, stays with it. Now takes a long shot. Brooklyn Woods. Oh, she thought she was going to tap it to her player, but she tapped it to the Centennial player. They sent it across there. Oh, trouble! And that's knocked out by Carly Jensen. As the keeper had to come over and they got tangled up, and they're going to give a corner there. Fourth corner. Or no, no, they just played it there. Okay. I wasn't sure what he was saying. Now they're going to take a break for water. 19:56 to play. Here. 19:56 to play for berth into the state title game. Water break. We'll take a break. Be back. You're watching the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and powered by Mid-American Energy.
We might not always know what the day will bring, but some things are certain. The sun will rise and your lights will go on. That's because at Mid-American Energy, we're obsessively, relentlessly committed to providing you energy when and where you need it, to connecting with you and keeping our communities safe and strong. Because the most important thing we put our energy into is you. We're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
I wanted a big university experience.
Without the big university price.
That's why I chose Iowa Central.
What makes Iowa Central so different than other community colleges is its size.
Big campus, lots of programs, athletics, and performing arts.
I live right here on campus.
And the teachers know me by name.
I'll be career ready in 2 years.
And all my credits transfer to a university.
It's a big time experience.
Without the big time price.
Come see it for yourself.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am smart.
I am kind.
Kind.
I am kind.
I am strong.
Strong. Strong.
I am important.
I am important.
I am important.
I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl. I am the Iowa girl.
I am the Iowa girl. I am the Iowa girl.
Hey, high school sports fans. Are you following the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union online? Stay up to date with the latest information and scores from across the state as we share highlights and achievements from our student athletes. You can follow all the action on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat. Just search at IGHSAU.
"19 minutes, 56 seconds to play after the water break here to determine who advances to the Class 3A state championship matchup tomorrow here on the Iowa Girls Soccer Tournament on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network. Dart Danielson with you. And Waukee scored first. Centennial answered. And there's been no scoring in the second half as we're halfway through it. And things have gotten physical, and there's been a lot of action. Both teams have had flurries in front of their goal, but so far, no goals to speak of as they battle for it. And that will go to Centennial. And gets by Jessica Hall. Or J.C. Hall, rather. Now they'll send it up the other way. Waukee controlling. They'll push it up, build it up, looks like. Got Ella Muse out here. Jory Neiman toward the middle. There's to Muse. Now lobs it up toward Neiman. Neiman gets it off of Olivia Wee. Nice play by Neiman. Play the ball off of Wee and keep possession. And Lexi Ashmore will come back in on an IMT substitution brought to you by IMT Insurance. Learn how you can be worry-free at imtins.com. And Muse set to throw it in. Up to the middle, but stopped there. Back over to Muse. She'll settle it. Work it up. Now goes across the field. Battle for it over there. And it goes out. I think they must have said offside. Okay. I cannot see the AR down here on this end because of a light pole. Back up, Waukee lobs it over. Izzy Damon looking. Now they drop it back to Wee. Wee booms it ahead. And battle for it. They sent it outside too much on that. Was looking to get it out there to Kinsey Langstrat, but too much foot. Two-zero Ankeny looks like on the other field over there. And Centennial into their half. Pushing it ahead. Defender steps in and too much there. That'll go out in front of the Waukee bench. Oh. Throw in, trying to move it across, take it away. Got it through there. Drop it back and cleared it out. So getting a couple passes, but then not able to connect on the last one. Like got a free in there. Muse working with it. Now back out to Muse. And shot down the other way and cleared out by Emma Buns. I'll drop it back to Wee. And almost take it away by Ashmore. Up ahead to J.C. Hall. Outside the Langstrat. Langstrat sends it across. Oh, just over the head. Follow through off the crossbar. It comes out. I think that was Wyckoff on the follow that hit the crossbar. Now Waukee trying to break back the other way. Allie Williams with it. To Ashmore. Back to Damon. Out to Muse. And that'll go off of J.C. Hall for a throw-in. And we have two subs coming in. That will be Carly Jensen for Centennial and Miranda Boyle, I believe, for Waukee. Your INS Insurance substitutions. Be worry-free with IMT. Found out how at imtins.com. Oh, left it ahead for Muse, but not quite there. Now Muse takes it away against Wee. Cuts back through by Wee. Shoots it into the middle and over. And nobody there. Wyckoff will go up, send it up ahead. So they had something working, but just not quite in the right places. As White now breaks up. And that'll go out for a throw-in. This has been a game of, second half game of spurts back and forth. Each team trying to get that little advantage to take the lead and advance to the title matchup. Just heard one of the coaches over there saying, know where Jory Neiman is. That's a good coaching advice because she's the one that usually turns the trigger loose in there. She scored the goal for Waukee to give them the lead early on off a header from a corner. Now into the middle, try to leave it off, but Muse is going to clear it out, and is that going to go out for a corner? Hold still right on the line. It's still in. That should be a handball. Yeah, he didn't put the flag up that it went out. He was standing right there. The ball has to go completely over the line. And it should be a handball if she went to pick it up. A corner. Now he's saying it went out, and it will be a corner. I see the official over there. The AR never gave the signal that it was out. Didn't raise the flag or anything, or come back upfield to give it the corner sign. From here, it looked like it was still on the line.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa.
Send it out wide here to Muse on the right side. Neiman's up there. That's Neiman. Gets it back to Muse. Oh, she can't handle it. Has a stop. And now they'll reset it here. She gets by the defender. Muse lobs it up right to the keeper. So they got down in there and had a give and go, just off by a little bit here and there, and messed up the offense. Wind picking up a little bit. Now the breeze. Big kick across the half line. Knocked down by Wyckoff, but then sent back the other way up the side for Waukee. They'll drop it. Damon. Take it away. Knocked down. Now lobbed up over. Tried to get it to Muse. And knocked out of there by Ashmore. Lexi Ashmore. He's trying to knock it off the defender, but the official said no. And we'll have a substitution for Centennial. Megan White, Ella Becker coming on for J.C. Hall and Macy Epp for your IMT insurance substitution. Brought to you by IMTINS.com. That's where you go if you want to find out more about how to be worry-free with IMT. 10 minutes to play. Semifinal 3A. Who's going to move on? Ankeny right now leading 2-0 on the other field. If Centennial wins, we got a rematch of last year's final that Centennial won. Waukee wins, and it's back. Waukee, and they face their second Ankeny team here. Chipped up the field. Megan White gets by the defender. White. 2-on-2 right now. White looks in. Tries to get by. And knocked down. And it'll be a goal kick. Emma Samples back on defense. These players are getting tired. You can see them bending over here as it's been fast and furious. A lot of action. Tight game it always is. You're trying to get that one play to push through, get the ball in the net. And now a foul called on Ankeny. And the Waukee player is down. Now getting up. That's Brooklyn Woods. Trying to gather herself there after a little collision. They stop the clock with 8:36 to play. Still 2-0. Look like about 29 minutes to go over there on the other field. Comes up deep. They drop it back. Draws the defenders. Out wide to Emma Samples. Samples points to everybody, says, go make a run. I'll get it to you. And can't quite get it there. Oh, and off the back of the Waukee player. Haley Orman now gets it back. Izzy Damon drops it. Off the stomach of Megan White. Man, every touch here is being contested. Oh, dive on Jory Neiman comes in there trying to steal one away from Wee. And it's cleared out of there. Wee had all she could do to get it out of the way from Neiman. You don't want to let her break away and head toward the goal because a lot of times that ends up in a score. And the defender's smart sometimes just to clear it out of there, wait for help. There they do. Damon steps in, keeps it alive, push it in. Over Neiman, got a foot on it, and it's cleared out of there. And Neiman almost got the garbage goal, but it's cleared out. It will be a corner, I think, for Waukee. Their first corner of the second half, brought to you by Kruger Seed. If you're looking for corn or soybean seed, call your local Kruger dealer. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. Here's the corner, battled around, back out. And that'll go wide, shot down the middle. Well, everybody watching this on both sides is on the edge of their seats. They have been here most of the second half as action gets hot and heavy when it gets down there around the 18-yard area and then into the box. But so far, no one able to punch it through yet. And that'll go to Centennial. And Waukee coach is questioning that, whether it should have been their ball or not. We're into play. It's Centennials. Over to Becker. She moves back inside. He'll drop it back. Trying to set it up. Into the middle, but Izzy Damon will come away with it. Send it out to Muse. Muse has a defender coming in from behind. She seemed somehow sensed that and stopped. And let her run by. Now kick through. Can't get it through to Neiman. Now over to Neiman. Neiman can't handle it. And back the other way. Under 5 minutes to play. Each of these teams trying to finish it in regular time. And that'll be Centennial's throw. And there's a whistle for play. Down the sideline, good pass there. And off the defender. And through the legs and diving through. Off the shot by Carly Jensen. And Levere had to fall on that, and then fans were not happy when Megan White fell on top of her, but she was just going for the ball and had to stop in a hurry, I believe. The way it looked to me anyway. Now take it away. Ashmore into the middle. Turn, knocked away. Centennial now, under 4 minutes to play. Up ahead on the run. Langstrat. And a push will be called on Langstrat as she tried to gain possession. Waukee was letting it go out, but they'll get a free kick. About the same as the goal kick. Here. Things tightening up. Deep kick. Knocked down. Centennial trying to control it, and they'll drop it back. Over to Freddie. Now back deep to Wee. Wee looks. Wee sends it long, right side. Got a head on it, but Langstrat's right there. And the keeper will come out and corral it. She whips it out to Muse. Muse goes up the right side. She's got Ashmore coming out on the wing on the right. Jory Neiman up ahead of her. Up to Ashmore. Can she run it down? No, too much pace on the ball. And it'll go out. And another substitution here. IMT Insurance sub. Allie Williams back in for Waukee, and I think Elizabeth Overberg in for Centennial. Drops it back to Muse. Muse to the middle. 2 minutes to play. Tied up. Winner advances to the championship match. That'll go out. It'll be throw Waukee. One of the problems, too, is you're trying so hard to get that play in there. Sometimes you overkick it a little bit or underkick it or hurry yourself. It's who can play it a little cool or who could get a little lucky here in this final minute 40 and get one in the goal. Otherwise, we go to overtime. And they both go down. They get back up. Muse looking for it. They'll drop it back. I'll send it over to Ella Muse. She's been starting things on that right side. Into Neiman. Neiman sends it by, tries to get by the defender, and Neiman gets called for the grab as she was trying to pull through that arm. Coming up on a minute to play. Into the middle. Up the right side. Waukee booms it back. It stays in play, gets over the head of Centennial, but they get to it, and it will go out to Waukee. Coming up on 30 seconds in regular time here. Barring a quick play and a miracle kick, we're going to be going to overtime. Oh, in the middle. Right at the defender, it's not going to have enough speed on it, and she'll pick it up. And that'll do it for regulation time. And before we break for the break, I'll tell you about Central College. They're one of our sponsors here. Central College is recruiting leaders. Come learn and play at the pace that regularly wins national team championships, national individual titles, and conference all sports titles. Visit central.edu to learn how you can be more than a spectator. Well, we're going to overtime here to see who gets into the championship matchup on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and powered by Mid-American Energy. Back with overtime after this.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
This is more. More savings. More service. More focus on fresh, quality produce. Expert butchers who know more. And the most talked about meat in town. We are Fairway. We put everything into meat and grocery. And this is more.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus, special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea, and afternoon tea,
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
We go to overtime on the Girls State Tournament 3A semifinal. Waukee and Centennial knotted up 1-1 after regular time. Dar Danielson with you here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau and powered by Mid-American Energy. And it looked like Waukee won, and I think they chose to go to the north, which means Centennial would kick off to the south, which would give Waukee the wind at their back in the overtime. In soccer, they flip it and you get a choice of which goal to defend, and then the other team kicks off. So, interesting note, in the final game of the regular season, Waukee played Valley. Waukee, I think, was number 3. Valley was number 1. And that went down to a double overtime shootout, Waukee won that, and they moved up to number 1, and then they ended up getting the number 1 seed in this tournament with that. And so they've had a little experience with the penalties and the penalty kicks. Not I'm saying we're going to get that far. We still have overtime here first. Hopefully we don't get that far long. But that I'm just in the overtime pressure there. And one of the things about Valley came into that, I think they only had shot a couple PKs in the whole season. And it's a little different when the game's on the line. You haven't shot those PKs with pressure on you. Waukee had shot more. I think, no, Valley hadn't shot one, I think, if I remember right. And Waukee had shot a few. And you can get the PK if you're tripped in the box or fouled there, or you go to overtime. Usually, and Valley hadn't gone to overtime, so they hadn't had any PKs, and they apparently hadn't had any but fouls. But anyway, that story got longer than what I wanted it to be, but just saying that Waukee's had some recent overtime shootout experience here, so I don't know if that'll help them or not, because that seemed to kind of boost them ahead into the tournament. And it kind of seemed like it left Valley a little flat heading into the tournament, in my opinion, but my opinion, and $1 will get you a soda. Or $2.50 at the concession stand, right? Yeah. $2.50. Okay. Enough of that. 10-minute overtime. And I think I told you wrong there, Doug. Sorry about that. We're underway. Centennial with it. Waukee scored first in the first half. Centennial answered. No scoring in the second half, but not for a lot of effort and back and forth. And that one will go out to Waukee on the throw-in. Into the middle. Drop it back. Damon. She drops it back. Run on there. Pressure by Centennial. I'll try to sneak it in there again. And they sent it out wide. And that, I think, is going to go out the back. Yep. Across the touch line for a goal kick for Centennial. It's been a long day, and my stories get more rambling as we go, as you probably notice. And Doug here, Reese running the camera from CISN.TV. Happy to present these games in the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network. Up to Muse. Muse sends it to the middle. Williams, shot! Oh, diving save by Allie Jumper. Knocked around and up ahead. Naithang takes it the other way. Sends it outside. Overberg trying to run there to it, and they're going to call a corner there. Like Williams might have knocked it off of the defender, but the official said no. So the first corner here in overtime, brought to you by Kruger Seats. And Swinger, and the rebound still in front of the net. Headed down and caught by the keeper. Kruger Seeds, the next time you're looking for corn or soybean seed, give your local Kruger Seed dealer a call. It's first class seed, first name service, Kruger Seed. So we've seen, 4 or 5 in front of each goal where there's just been volleys and rallies in there and nobody able to punch it through here in the second half, and now one here in the overtime starting it out. Samples back inside. Into the middle. Damon. Tries to boot it up, but it's blocked. Now she lobs it up over there, and that's going to go wide and out. Who's got the legs left is the question at this point to finish it off. And get it in the net. Back-to-back days playing. And now overtime here and a hot day. It's still 2-0 Ankeny on in the other match. And that one may be over before this one is, the way we're going. Up ahead. The thing. Taken by Samples. Or Muse, excuse me, not Samples. Muse with it. We and Neiman going at it. Muse, not Samples. I don't know where he came up with that. Battle for it up ahead. Oh, knocked down, get to it. The thing keeps it alive. Tries to send it in there. And a left footer right into the keeper by Megan White. Wow. These teams battling back and forth. Winner plays for a state title. Loser ends the season. Neiman up ahead. Neiman shot. Oh, misdirected. Just got a hand on it, and that'll be a corner. Neiman running back there with Wee. Got the shot off, but Allie Jumper jumped up and slapped it away, and that's another Kruger Seeds corner. Kruger Seeds, first class seed, first name service. Well, Neiman scored the first goal on a set piece corner. Do they have a play here to work to get it in for the win? We'll see. Muse will take the corner. In swinger. Off the top of the crossbar. Follow up into traffic. No good. And battle for it. Grabbing, pulling. Centennial breaks through. Sends it up ahead. Man, that was a beautiful corner that swung in there. I think that went off of Centennial. It stays live. And the keeper comes out, and she'll send it away. But Muse sent that in. It was trying to hook under the bottom of the crossbar, and the keeper had to just get up and get a hand on it. They get it back in quickly. Sent it in, knocked away. Oh, full-on shot. She just missed that. Running in on it. And that goes out wide and go out to Waukee. Man, 11. That was close. Another 6 inches. That's under the bar. And I think under the hand of the keeper because that was dropping fast. Well, back to action. Waukee here. Under 3 minutes to play now in the overtime. Still battling. Allie Williams pulls it out of the pile. Neiman on the run up ahead of her. She'll keep it for now. Turns it back. Lets traffic clear. Defenders get back. Waukee drops it back. Try to build it up. Send it over here. LMU's up the right side. They send it in the middle to Neiman. Neiman drops it back. Now trying to get it outside there, but Allie Wyckoff pounds it up ahead. Back over again. Trying to find the gap in there. Waukee booms it ahead. 2 minutes to play, overtime. Battling for a title berth here in 3A. And Waukee will get the throw in on the far side, in front of their own bench. Knock it down. Centennial. Lobs it ahead. Knocked down. Who can get a foot on it and get it turned? And they'll drop it to the keeper. She booms it up. Over the head. Waukee will handle it up the sideline and to go out. There's another IMT substitution brought to you by IMT Insurance. As we go under a minute to play in the first overtime. Throw in. Lob it up the right side. Battle for the ball. Well, drop it back. Try to spread it to this side. Ella Becker now. Up ahead, she's got Nithang. But defender steps in there. Muse now kicks it ahead. Jory Neiman on the horse. We will get back there. And we will get to it first. We and Neiman one-on-one, and we decides to better part of valor to kick it out, and we might go to double overtime here. Unless Waukee can get a quick play in. They get it in to Neiman, and they call a bad throw. She lifted her foot. And that'll be the overtime is done. We'll go to overtime number 2. Don't go away. We got some time to go to decide this. We'll take a break and be back on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
This is more. More savings. More service. More focus on fresh, quality produce. Expert butchers who know more. And the most talked about meat in town. We are Fairway. We put everything into meat and grocery. And this is more.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus, special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
We'll go to double overtime here at the Girls State Soccer Tournament on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network, presented by the Iowa Farm Bureau, powered by Mid-American Energy. Dart Danielson with you here as Waukee and Centennial deadlocked at 1-1. Both teams had some chances in the second half. Both teams had some chances in the overtime. A beautiful corner sent in by Ella Muse, was curving in and hit the bottom of the crossbar. They tried to get a rebound, it came out, and they ended up not scoring on that. So we go to another overtime here, another 10 minutes. And I won't even say what happens if that ends. But, wow, looks like Ankeny over there still 2-0 over Dowling. And I don't know if that would give you an advantage, maybe, if you play an extra 20 minutes here in this one. And you got to end up going and facing them as the 6 o'clock UP comes through. train. Waukee gets the kickoff in the second overtime. Who's going to make the play? We'll see here. Up ahead. The clock is not running on the scoreboard. So the official winding his arm saying, hey, let's start the clock. I think they do keep the time on the field. Usually the ARs do as a backup. The official time. And looks like it's over. Ankeny, I believe, will be in the title matchup. They're hugging and grabbing each other over there, so they're winding the clock down. So Ankeny now will await the winner of this one. After a 2-0 win, we'll set up the title game. Waukee, or Centennial rather, on the move. Macy Epp. And that will go out for a goal kick. Well, if you want to see more soccer, tonight on CISN.TV, Des Moines Menace. If this game ever gets over, I'm heading over there. My partner, Justin Vorster, is going to get things started. Terhart sends it into Allie Williams. Knocked around. Centennial comes out of the pile with it. Elizabeth Overberg. Now up in the middle. A lot of tired people out there. That one goes wide and out. Who's going to make a play? We'll see here. Double overtime. Chance to go to the title matchup. Centennial trying to get back there and repeat. Waukee trying to get there first. They'd like to score and get there. They scored first in this match. Now, LeVere comes through traffic. And boots it ahead. Send it outside to Epp. And that'll stay with Centennial. Fans of both sides trying to scream some support here. I won't see. Battle in the box there. Take it away. Up ahead, Jory Neiman. Neiman stays with it. Gets it to Ashmore. Ashmore drops it back. Now into the middle. Woo. Izzy Damon was unsure, I think, where that was going. I'll drop it back. Up there to Grace Tahark. Knocked away. And that will go out to Centennial. Courtney Kovacs comes over to throw it in. And there's a push from behind by Kenzie Langstrat, and that'll be a free kick for Waukee. Oh, a little too much on it there. Get tired, those passes don't quite go where you want them. Oh, that looked like a clear handball there. Up to Neiman. Oh, she tried to get it to Hark and take it away by Sash. by Burrows. Into the middle. Back out. Double overtime. Winner advances to face Ankeny in the title matchup in 3A tomorrow. They clear it out. Williams. Outside. Drop it back to Terhark. Up to Neiman. Back to Williams. Into the middle. As the breeze picking up a little bit here. Halfway through the second overtime. Williams turns it. Tried to send it across. It's blocked. Now they get it through. Terhark will run it down on this side for Waukee and drop it back to Woods. Back across. Waukee plays it up. Trying to push it ahead, get that offensive set up. Neiman runs in there between two defenders, battling for it. Neiman still on the ground kicking. Can't get it, and Neiman stays down. There as they're battling, Neiman went down hard. She tried to get up between two defenders to get the ball. And looks like it may be a cramp, which I'm a little surprised we haven't seen a little more of that here. As they stop the clock and let the teams go over and get some water. We had the breaks between the overtime periods, which they could have got water. They've been stopping it at halfway between each half. So now we're stopped at 4:03 here to play. Trainers coming out. Jory Neiman, not the one you want to see go out of the game at this point. The big foot there, she got him on the board first with 17:05 to play in the first quarter, or first half, excuse me. And then it was Carly Jensen answering at 12:28 to play in the first half. And that's where we're at right now, 1-1 through one full overtime 10-minute period and 5 minutes 57 seconds of the second one. And then after that, we put it on the penalty spot and shoot for the win. Ankeny's already moved into the title matchup with their 2-0 win over Dowling. Waukee, in the only meeting between these two early in the season, beat Centennial 2-1. And now trying to duplicate that as Neiman gets up and jogs off. Again, looked like she went between two defenders there and kind of came down weird, and then looked like she might have cramped up. Gets the fist bump from the official there as she comes off. And we'll have 4 minutes to race to the finish here to see who can get a goal in overtime before we go to a shootout. The shootouts are not a given here, especially in high school, where you get each players take shots on the mark. But we got a little time before that happens, so we'll see if somebody can pull something out here. And here it comes in. And that'll go out back to Centennial. And that'll be a push down by Carly Jensen, and it'll be a foul, and it'll be Waukee free kick. So let's see what they do, if they can work that up the field. the right side. Knocked down. Damon came up and kicked it, but it stays up there. Now cut back and sent outside by Olivia Wee. Wee's had some good battles down there with Jory Neiman today. Neiman now out, though, after getting injured. Up right to the keeper. Long shot in there by Jensen, who scored the first goal, or scored the only goal, I should say, for Waukee to even this up. Terhark trying to run it down. Does. Looking for Williams. Now back the other way. Macy Epps. Epp turns it, lobs it out there. So they got Allie Williams and Lexi Ashmore kind of playing up top now with Jory Neiman out. As we come upon 2 minutes to play here. And there it is, 2 minutes in the double overtime. Over the head. And that goes out. Waukee handles it. Now they'll send it over here to the left side. Boomed it into the middle, a little long there. And now back the other way, and it'll go out. Olivia Wee booms it out, and it's like Sophia Muse is going to come in for an IMT substitution for Waukee. 1 minute to play in double overtime. Can somebody push it across and avoid the penalty kicks? Waukee into their half with the throw now. Lobs it over. Referee tries to get out of the way, and then it's kicked out the side. Knocked down by Centennial. Under 20 seconds. Kovacs. And they'll send it out. And that'll be it for the second overtime. And looks like we'll go to penalty kicks here to decide this. Officials talking it over. I think they flip the coin now and you decide which end you want to go on. And Centennial calls it. And can't tell who won. If I think Centennial may have won the flip, so they would go first. I could not tell by looking at it. So it looks like they're going to go to the south, or north goal, rather. And you alternate. Kicks here. Until somebody comes out on top. Waukee players huddling at the half line. Here come the 5 Centennial players. And now this is the issue here with the keepers too. The keeper can stay on the line and go side to side. They cannot come out. Cannot come forward. They have to move side to side. And looks like Waukee will shoot first. LMU's will come up and shoot for Waukee against Allie Jumper, the keeper. And they set it on the spot there, the penalty spot. And when the whistle blows, you shoot it. There's the whistle. Kick is good. So Muse hits the first one. And that'll bring up Elizabeth Overberg for Centennial. Overberg sets it up there on the penalty spot. Whistle. Stopped! Knocked away! Levere knocks it away. Waukee up 1-0 on the penalty. That'll bring up Allie Williams. She'll set it up on the penalty mark. 12. Oh, knocked away! That gives Centennial a chance to even it up. And here comes Olivia Wee. 1-0 Waukee, but they missed, and it's Wee with a chance to tie it up here. There's the whistle. Wee, top left corner. So we're even up again. 3 shooters left. And for Waukee, it's Kelly Biscoglia. Whistle. Kick is good, just under the crossbar. Any higher. And that would have went up over. Brings in Carly Jensen. She scored the only goal in regulation for Waukee to try to tie it up 2-2. Keeps it on the ground. And it's good. So make, miss, miss, make, make. And we've got 2 shooters for each team left. Rosemary Elliott will come in to shoot for Waukee. And she pops it right in that right corner. Now the pressure back on Centennial, Jillian Nathang. With Waukee going first, Centennial's in a must-hit each time here, although they even it up after that first miss. Knocked away! Denied! 3-2. This could put it away. State title berth on the line here. Damon for Waukee. Good! Waukee will take it in the shootout and knock off the defending champions. 4-2 in the shootout. What a battle here today between these two. Waukee moves on to play Ankeny tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Let's take a final break, come back, and wrap this up here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network.
Mid-American Energy and you, together partnering to change the energy landscape by pioneering money-saving, energy efficiency programs and building a new industry in Iowa, wind energy, all while keeping your rates low. So what's next? We'll keep delivering cost-effective energy efficiency programs while putting money back in your pocket. That's right. You decide how best to spend your savings. That's a partnership good for you, good for the environment, and good for Iowa. Another way we're obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
This is more. More savings. More service. More focus on fresh, quality produce. Expert butchers who know more. And the most talked about meat in town. We are Fairway. We put everything into meat and grocery. And this is more.
In Iowa, we all play by the same rules. Hard work pays off, practice makes perfect, success is something you earn, and teamwork helps us all be winners. The Iowa Pork Producers Association is proud to support statewide high school athletics. Because on our team and on yours, what we bring to the table is what brings us all together. Learn more about our commitment to Iowa at iowapork.org.
Iowa Public Television is the home of the Iowa Girls High School Athletic Union Championships. We bring you live, uninterrupted coverage of the state championships in volleyball, basketball, soccer, and softball. Plus, special features highlighting the Iowa girl. Catch it all on statewide Iowa Public Television, on air or at iptv.org.
They say Buena Vista University is in the middle of a bunch of fields.
Hey guys, wait up!
Game on. They say our idea of fun is morning tea, and afternoon tea,
And anytime tea.
And we hang out like bumps on a log.
They say Storm Lake, Iowa isn't in the center of the action.
And when we study, we're not exactly grounded.
But you know what we say.
You gotta see it to believe it.
Now the final semifinal ended in a wild way. A shootout in overtime. Waukee advances 4-2. It's a 2-1 win as they beat defending champion Ankeny Centennial in the shootout. And it was Waukee hitting the first one second one was blocked. Or first one for Centennial was blocked. Waukee's second one was blocked. Centennial hit one and tied it up. Then Waukee and Centennial both hit the shot. Waukee hit theirs. Centennial's was blocked, and Waukee hits it to slot it in and finish it up. So the final semifinal over. We got championships coming tomorrow. You can see those on Iowa Public TV. And been a great couple days here. Beautiful weather at County Soccer Complex on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network. Thanks to all the crew and thanks to everyone for watching in. That's going to wrap it up here on the Iowa Girls Union Digital Network.